Hello and namaskar, this is Girish Panikar from shapingtree.com. Today let's talk about the working memory and the long-term memory. Whenever you're doing any task, the part of the brain which actually gets involved is your working memory, and this memory is very small. It can hold about maybe 4 or 5 chunks of information. So people who say that I multitask, do a lot of things, actually you cannot multitask because your mind can hold only one thought at a time. Now, if you have this working memory can be compared to the random access memory of a computer. If your random access memory is full, you have to make space, otherwise your computer will not run. In the same way, if you have lot of things running in your mind at one point of time, thinking about what happened in the morning, afternoon, your boss, your family, your friends, your teachers, your people, everything running in your mind, then you cannot focus on anything. How is it different from the long-term memory? Long-term memory is a reservoir of information. It collects all the information and stores it in a part which can be retrieved at any point of time. It can be compared to your hard disk or anything from in a computer. Now at any point of time, when any situation comes, your mind starts searching for information from the long-term memory and it retrieves it. Now how does the long-term memory store information? It's very important to know this because when we are children, even learning to write a letter A or B or C took us so much of time. But once we practiced, it got stored in our memory. Now we'll never forget it in our life. The same way with walking, same way with swimming, same way with a math table. A 2 into 2 table or 3 into 3 table or a 15 into 15 table initially has to be practiced, repeated till it becomes part of your system. Because every time your mind learns a new information, a new neurological connection gets formed, and that can be disturbed unless it is ingrained completely. So that's why practice is very important so that it gets ingrained in your long-term memory. Now when you're sitting for an exam and you have a math problem and it has a table of 15, if you have practiced it properly, if you have memorized it properly, it will just pop out to the working memory and you can do it. But for people who have not done it, then they'll have to do all the workings. So long-term memory is that memory or is that part of the brain wherein you store all the information right from your childhood. And when the particular situation arises, it just takes information from your long-term memory and gets it out. Short-term memory is what you do presently. Very important in short-term memory or the working memory is you need to keep that place free if you need to work properly. So any thought which is bothering you, lingering you, if that is there in your mind, that's your working mind, it is occupying space and you cannot focus on something. So very important for us, as I told in one of our previous videos, you need to let go of all the things that is bothering you. Keep it free. Keep your random access memory, your working memory free, and learn the things to perfection so that it is stored in your long-term memory and can be retrieved at any point of time. Thank you.